Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today's game is Evil Bank Manager. Starts out surprisingly well. Where does it go? Let's get into it. The story is fairly basic. You're a bank manager and your goal is to win the game by controlling the majority of the IMF while navigating war, loans and property purchases. The controls are extremely simplistic. The only thing you need is a mouse. The graphics for the game are kind of okay. I mean, you don't need insane graphics for the type of game it is because you only have two settings you play in. You have your town center with icons that you click on to get things done, and you have the map which you navigate to find resources or declare war. The sounds in the game are super minimal. There's no voice acting, no voice lines, and you only hear the sounds when you are clicking on things. Other than that, there's nothing really to report. The music in the game it's subpar. In the beginning it sounds great, but there are only a few tracks that will continuously play on loop, and it quickly becomes annoying and frustrating and will also lead to a headache. The gameplay is somewhat okay, with there only being two areas to play in, the town center and the map. The pop-up windows as you are going through the town center and stuff have sufficient information, but they aren't really a wow factor, if I can put it that way. The game design seems good in the beginning with somewhat of a learning curve, but as the game progresses you start to notice patterns that you can take advantage of in the game, and this kind of leads to you making a ton of gold without ever having to take out a loan. The map's well designed, and the overlays to see the wars and countries and etc. are fairly well designed as well. The town center could have been designed better, leaving quite a few options I never used because there was no need to after finding these patterns. The game starts out fun, but it's extremely repetitive, leading to a decline in having fun. You kind of get to the point where you just have to put the game down because it's no longer fun anymore. With the learning curve and getting to grips with how the game works, you might end up replaying new games to get the hang of it. But once you figure it out, the only playability in the game is if you want to complete it on a higher difficulty. So what's the value for money like? Well, honestly, at $48.95 and the amount of content in the game, I have to unfortunately say the value for money is very low. My final thoughts on the game: while the game lacks replayability and longevity, it also leaves a lot to be desired. The music sounds a bit random and doesn't seem to match the theme of the game, or at least the time period it takes place in. And sadly, there are $5 indie games out there that offer a lot more content, a lot more replayability, and a lot more fun. So overall, I wouldn't recommend this game. Hi guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and if you want to support the channel, my Patreon link is down below. Have a good one. See you in the next video.